The New World Order and Negative Agenda. Let's talk about this. Hey my friends, welcome back to AttractPassion. Today we have an important topic to talk about because there's a lot of fear when it comes to this topic. We can talk about spirituality, we can talk about self-development, but still many people are afraid. Many people are in panic and stress, so let's reach into the core of the truth. So, the New World Order and Negative Agenda, those are two different ideas. And those two different ideas are made up to touch you emotionally. So you would be afraid and you would be reacting from your fear. As long as we are looking onto the world so emotionally, we need to be aware what is triggering our emotions. Is it a negative information or something that we are inspired by? Because we are constantly reacting based by our emotional state, we are creating more of what we are feeling most of the times. So we need to become aware of our emotions. So the negative agenda is real, but don't be scared by the idea of it. If you will stay here to the end of this video, you will understand the whole concept of it. So stay tuned. We need to understand that everything is under the divine order. But there can be a negative agenda which is controlling your way of thinking, so you would be afraid of the nature itself. So you would think that you are powerless, but even if there is a negative agenda, it has a positive effect, because only when we find ourselves that there is a negative force, we will start searching for something positive. So the purpose of anything negative is to find the opposite of that. And people started searching for it. So we can find the union between these two. I will be talking more about it later. So I wanted to talk about this because the truth is not out there. As I said before, the world, the universe, everything that exists is under the divine order. It's not a spiritual statement actually. We can find it in quantum physics. Quantum physics is showing to us that everything is connected. Thought is an electrical wave. Emotion is a magnetic wave. In between is energy, electromagnetic frequency. Whatever you think, whatever you feel, you are affecting on everything within you and outside of you. So if everything is connected, then it's truly important to become aware how we think and how we emotionally feel. So I choose for this video a painting by the name Saving the World. We can see at the end of this video hands coming from the light, saving the world. Maybe this painting is a little bit darker than others, but it's important because the point of this painting is that each of you is a saver of the planet. Each of you is in a powerful position to make a change. The point of this video is to let you know that each of you can make a difference. Each of you can actually change the world. Each of you has an infinite power to create changes. But in order to create changes, firstly you need to become aware of your power. As we've been programmed to think by what we call negative agendas, that we are powerless, so we would be dependent by something which is giving us power, whatever it is, whatever you can find that it may be giving you power. As soon as we become aware that everything is under divine order, you are under divine order. So the question is not why those things are happening. The question is why you choose to came here exactly at this time. Why you choose to came here exactly at this time. If everything is under the divine order, as we said before in quantum physics, everything is connected. Everything is energy. Energy is alive. There needs to be a source of energy. We call it a creator. Different religions are calling it God, but it doesn't matter what kind of label you put over it. It is a source, because everything needs its source. And if we look around, we see nature. Nature seems truly wise. Everything is growing, everything is evolving, and everything works perfectly fine until we interrupt it. But even if we destroy something in nature, it will find its way to grow again. So we can find a huge intelligence in the nature. But nature is just a manifestation of something much greater, a life force moving through each thing. So it can provide life to everything, also you. This life force is an intelligent force which is giving us life. So if this force is giving us life, then it makes us intelligent beings. So are you aware of your infinite intelligence? Many people are not, and that's why they are afraid. So the question is why you're not aware of that power? And the answer is because you've been distracted. So now it's time to cut the distraction and become back aware of the power. That's the infinite intelligence, which is actually creating you. You are it, and that's the answer. And when we become aware that we are under divine order, it means that each of us has his or her own purpose. So, as I mentioned before, the question is why you choose to came here exactly at this time. What is the purpose of that decision? Not many people are aware that they actually choose to came here before they were physical human beings. We can say that each soul has decided to came here exactly at this time because something important will happen. Something important is going on, and people need to become aware of their true power. Power of the mind, power of creation, that you are actually creating. Power of love, how much love can truly be powerful. Power of peace, power of connection. We are all connected, my friends. It means that whatever you will do today will affect on everything tomorrow. Also, whatever you did yesterday is affecting on what you're experiencing today and how you're looking on yesterday. You see that everything is connected, and the true power right here is that you have the control over it. The past is just a memory, it's just an idea, a perception, how we look onto the past. But the future is what we see right now when we are thinking about the future. Nobody else can see it for you but you. But if you don't see it, somebody else will make it for you. So you need to become aware that if you want to see a world in brighter light, you need to create it for yourself. And if you want to create it that way, firstly you need to see it that way. You need to see yourself as a part of it in the future. How do you see yourself in the future as a part of the brighter world? That's the mission. Having the vision of the future. That's why we are constantly talking about it. I am visualizing my future. I can see it and I'm walking towards it. Every single day I'm taking actions. I'm developing habits which will lead me to the future that I'm visualizing. And actually what I'm doing right now, I was visualizing 3 years ago that I will be doing. So that's the reason why I'm doing it today. I saw it happen and now I'm here. So see yourself where you want to be, because if you can't see it, somebody else is seeing it right now and will make it for you. And maybe you will not gonna like it, so make it for yourself. It's time for every single individual to become aware of your true power. Now let's talk about that power. The power is love. And what is love? Being aware that love can heal. Again, if we go a little bit into science, people which are elevating emotions of love, cells in their body starts producing healthier proteins, which means that we can heal our bodies just by elevating emotional state. What would happen if we would see the world with a vision made with the intention of love? If everything is connected within and without, it means that we would start healing the world. And that's the new world order. Make it for yourself. Be the creator of it. Do not be a victim of it, because everything is just an idea to distract you from being aware of your true power. Power is always and will always be within you. The question is just, will you stay aware of it, or will you let to be distracted from it? Don't let fear to guide you, but rather be guided by love. If we want to overcome fear, we need to be greater than fear and be greater than it. When somebody is triggering fear within you, wake them up with love. When somebody is bringing you anger or anything negative, give them back love. So that's what it means to be greater than fear, greater than anger, greater than stress. It doesn't mean that we are living without fear, stress, and anger, and whatever we call as negative emotions. It just means that we are not controlled by it anymore. We are not defined by it anymore. We know that there is something greater. So every single day we are searching it. We are getting to it so we can improve ourselves to improve the world. And it's not enough just to know that. It's not enough just to say everything is love, everything is beautiful. We need to embody it. We need to act as we know it. But if we want to act as we know it, we need to know it. We need to understand it. So expand your knowledge about it. You can go into science, you can go into neuroscience, you can go into spirituality, you can study religions, you can go in astrology if you want. You will see that planets, moon, the position of the earth, everything is affecting on everything. Because of the law of the universe, each action is causing a reaction. When earth is changing its position in the universe, we can feel the effects of it. And the interesting fact is that actually before all the religions, there was astrology, and people were predicting their future according to astrology, and they were most of the times, if not always, right. So there's a lot we can learn from it. So changes are happening all the time, and they will be happening all the time, because that's how the universe works. We need to adapt to the changes, and we need to use the benefits of the changes. As times are changing, technology is developing, but also our talents, our unique gifts are developing. Our knowledge is developing. Our language, our psychic abilities are developing as well. So use the benefit of it. Use the technology for spreading the message, for spreading your unique light. Spread love with the world. Whatever you can find helpful and effective, spread it, because you're spreading light. Light can brighten up the darkness, but it doesn't mean the darkness don't exist anymore. It just means that we found the benefit of the darkness as well. If there would be no darkness, we could never see the light. If there would be no light, we would stay in the darkness, but we would be fine by that, because it would be the only way to live, but probably we would not learn much. So I guess that's why we have duality, so we can gain the right knowledge, the right wisdom in order to evolve as soul beings. So find your power, become aware of it, educate yourself about it, and express it. Be your unique self. Don't pretend to be somebody that you're not. Be your unique self. And if you don't know who you truly are, search it, because seeker becomes a finder. And that's it. So negative agenda is just an idea to distract you from your true power. And as long as there is a negative force, there will also be a positive force equal to the negative force, because it's again a law of the universe. And more we are judging negativity, more people will be judging positivity as well. So it's not about judging anymore. It's about unifying both, so we can find the middle part. As Buddha said, walk in the middle. Doesn't matter how bad negativity may look like, and doesn't matter how good positivity may look like. We need to always find the middle part and create it or see it as beautiful as possible, because that's what is uniting us. You see, the point is that we unify positive and negative, and that's how we get to love. Love is connecting everything and is not dividing anything. Unity is the key, and unity is my vision of the future. So this is it for today, my friends. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and expand your knowledge, my friends. Expand your awareness. Open your hearts. Let it sink. Let this message sink. So this is it for today, my friends. I'm sending you love, blessings, and power. If you like this video, hit a like button to increase its reach, and write in the comments below some thoughts about it, or just spread some love. This is it. Have a beautiful day, and see you soon. One love.